Hello everyone and welcome into my Rise of Kingdoms video number 61. And today, unfortunately, as I'm doing the video right now, it's 2 a.m, so excuse me if I'm speaking kind of like on low voice and stuff like that, but you have to understand I live in in a building where other people in an apartment and other people are sleeping, so I'll try my best to keep it down, but at the same time basically share everything that I wanted to share today. So as we're speaking right now, we are on the end of the 7th day of our KVK, and some stuff has happened. Well, let's see some updates over my account rather than something extraordinary that I really wanted to get by. So the first thing is going on with my Soroli challenge. I finally managed to get this thing done. I still have like 6 more days left, but it's okay. Like, I finally managed to just get everything I wanted in here. We are level 50. We're gonna get the big rewards, Navarre's Control Blueprint, Sacred Grips Blueprint, and the Ancestral Blueprint. So I'm really happy to be receiving these items as soon as this countdown here ends, basically. Another thing that I wanted to check by were the challenges, the daily and weekly challenges. Of course, we always make sure that we complete the daily challenges 100%. They are really easy to do in order to get those let's call them like AP let's call them like points that you get for these for the scroll in here. But we also managed to complete the weekly challenges, and this one is gonna probably reset in 18 minutes as it says in here, and then we just gonna have to do everything right here from scratch. But coming at the end of the week, I felt as if everything in here was actually really doable. Like, nothing in here was actually like out of the ordinary. I was kind of like worried about increasing my true power by 100,000 in a week, but maybe because I spent a couple of speed ups doing some bastion quests and stuff like that, this was actually really achievable. If not, I'm pretty sure that I increased my power by over 500,000 for the last couple of days. So honestly, it was definitely doable. My season challenges, of course, we are definitely working on them. The login is something that just it's free buy. All you gotta do is just log into the game. I've already done like 200 out of 800 barbs. The bastion quest 18 out of 400. Now we need to realize that it's only been 7 days out of 50, so if I take my average in here, I'm doing okay-ish in pretty much almost everything in here. The only thing that I'm actually worried about is, unfortunately, the royal prerogative, which is to use my 200 sovereign keys, because unfortunately I do not have them. And I feel like this is really going to be a problem, but if we see that this is an issue and we really just cannot finish the whole event without the 200 points here, probably I'm just gonna use some gems and purchase the level. But we're gonna see and wait until we get to that point. Maybe there's like a lot of other ways to earn some sovereign keys, but right now, as we're speaking, I'm pretty sure that I only have 6 because I've always done the mistake of opening one by mistake. So every single time, like, I had like 15 sovereign keys, and then I would just go in here to just do the like, if you enter in here, it doesn't exactly say to like countdown. It doesn't make it blue if it's your daily chest or stuff like that. It's something that just doesn't happen, so I always used to get confused over it. Another thing that I wanted to talk about were the whatever I'm doing with my crystal tech. As we see right now, I have 300k crystals. It's really not a lot, trust me, like, it's definitely not a lot, but right now we are working on that tech. Finally, we are trying to get that Shudis up to like 5 out of 5. We are going to get the culture exchange at 5 out of 5, and if you have anything left, we're going to focus on my Kurok reports, because as we're speaking, unfortunately, I still have not beaten the level 10 Kurok challenge, meaning that I'm gaining 0 per hour on my crystal gain, and this is really frustrating me, so I'm really trying my best to hurry up there. So that's definitely what I'm doing right now. My crystal mine is maxed out, speaking of. Right now it's level 25, it's producing 8,000 crystals per hour and 400k max production. So we finally made it here. One thing that we gotta do probably is that we need to also increase my research center level. We need to upgrade this one as well, but I'm actually focusing a little bit more on my crystal earned, because the percentage is a lot bigger rather than just going on my crystal spend right now. we are going to be focusing on that later. Like once I actually hit the cap on my technology and I cannot research anymore without needing to upgrade my crystal mine, my research center, that's when I'm actually going to upgrade that. Another thing that I really want to talk about is how I'm actually doing in terms of leaderboard and on my barbs and my force. And okay, let's say that we're not doing as good. Like in terms of like alliance, we are ranked 95. In terms of kingdom wise, we are ranked 2500, but it's a really big issue for me not having the tier 5s, unfortunately, because as much as I want to, I really cannot chain properly. Like the tier 4 really do struggle with doing barbs of this level. Like we're definitely having some trouble by hitting the level 44, 45 and stuff like that. We really cannot chain those, and unfortunately this is really causing me some huge trouble. So that's definitely one of the reasons as to why I'm actually so low. Another reason as to why I'm actually so low on my leaderboard is because I'm also not wasting that many AP points just yet. The reason as to why I'm not wasting that many AP points just yet is because I'm waiting that we advance a little bit more or further into the map, and whenever we get the bigger levels of barbs and barb forts, that's when I'm actually going to be spending my AP points, because at the same basically for the same amount of AP points I'm going to be gaining more honor points. So I feel like it's definitely more worth it if I waste my AP bottles later into the game rather than wasting them now. As soon as I'm getting all the quests and all the stuff needed completed, I feel like I'm definitely really good on this front. So I'm not particularly worried at the fact that I'm like ranked 2475 at the moment. I know that I will be trying a little bit harder later into the game, because that's when the bigger rewards are going to be coming in. And I feel like for the last update, because truth being said, I really want to keep this video short right now, it's something that we're going to talk about, like the 9th day. I'm just going to switch my farm for a moment because it's really necessary that I do not show my my map, let's call it my map messages, my alliance messages on the map. But basically it's the 9th day as we're speaking right now. Well, it's the 7th day, but in the 9th day, 3152, we are going to be fighting for our zone 5. Yeah, of course that will happen. And okay, so here we are. This is us right now, and this is I believe these guys here are allies and these guys here are enemies. So if I'm not mistaken, and this is just like an assumption, basically these guys are going to be fighting in here and we are actually going to be focusing on fighting in here. These are going to be our first enemies. This is going to be the, what's it called, it's the earth camp that we are actually going to fight. Now trust me, these guys are definitely not easy targets. Like I checked them out. They have some really big alliances right there that you really got to be worried about. This is our coalition as we speak of. We got V from 3152, which is our alliance. We got A41 in here and SO4T. Like these are the 4 alliances that actually complete our coalition. And let's check out in here what do we have. If you go in here and click on coalition, they got FS35 and 469. Wait a minute, this is maybe like a second coalition. I'm guessing maybe they have like 2 coalitions, probably. Yeah, they have 2. That was actually the secondary coalition. This is the first coalition that they have. It's actually 09 VP, the Peaky Blinders. They are 9.5 billion. They have Legend of Burn at 8.7 billion. They got 19A at 6.3 and the Heartwarmers at 6. So definitely in terms of like raw power, I believe that they definitely outperform us, but of course raw power isn't everything. We're gonna see how this thing goes as soon as the fighting starts. We have high hopes of maybe trying to get a big win over here, but it's too soon to be speaking. This thing is gonna happen in 2 days, and I'll try my best to actually be in here, maybe do a live stream of the fight, or even record the fight and post it later. But I feel like what I'm actually gonna do is probably gonna be like a live stream of me fighting, but I really cannot zoom out too much because I cannot show the let's say like the alliance flags and stuff like that and the messages, because that's actually going to compromise our whole fighting style. So what I believe I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna fight while zoomed in, and then I'm probably gonna record a zoomed out battle, or maybe just go right now as I'm doing, like where I'm not exactly fighting, I'm just like a spectator and I'm just seeing basically what everyone sees and nothing else. So if I go like on this kind of point of view, there's definitely nothing in here that can compromise my kingdom's KVK. Like it's basically the normal stuff that everyone can see. So probably we are gonna divide the stream into two sessions. One is gonna be where I fight kind of like zoomed in, like there's really not gonna be much foreign information per se, and the second stream is definitely gonna be one where I just spectate over my farm alliance, my farm account, and just see how are we doing here. That being said, guys, thank you all for stopping by and looking at this video. I'm trying my best to come into I wouldn't say daily updates, because I feel like daily updates are kind of like overrated, kind of like too often, and I'm trying my best to do an update every 2 or 3 days where I can actually have something great or something good to talk about, changes that I performed for the days and stuff like that. So I'm trying my best to post a video every 2 to 3 days, and I'll definitely start doing my live streams as soon as the fighting starts. So thank you all for stopping by the channel. Like and subscribe if you actually like the content, or if you just want to give me a shot. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video or the next stream, and I wish you all a great day. Thank you all, and see you guys into the next video. Peace.